Welcome back, Tube Dwellers, to Dota 2. We're going to play on through the tutorial missions. We've completed the first two, Mechanics 1 and Mechanics 2, with Davian and the Sniper. Now we're going to move on to Sharpeye versus Mogul Khan. So I guess we're going to be the Sniper again, and this is supposed to be a tutorial to lane introduction. This tutorial will introduce you to combat, fighting in a lane, towers, defending and attacking, and items, what you should get at the start. Long is the road to victory and harsh its travels. Sniper will need to develop a keen understanding of the towers and those who defend them if he is to survive the great battle that is to come. Let us begin! I hope this mission is still kind of on a custom map. I don't think it would make sense for this to be on a custom map if it's introducing you to laning. It should be on, like, a lane of the normal Dota map. Oh, and it looks like it is gonna be. I really like the custom maps, though. Your mid lane tower. Defend your mid lane tower. The enemy's mid lane tower. Destroy the enemy mid lane tower. Sniper I am. Buy all your suggested starting items from the shop. Buy a courier. Select an initial ability. Okay, so we're going to come in. We're going to buy a courier. We're going to pop him down. I'm going to number him 5 because I'm comfortable with 5. I'm going to make sure my sniper's numbered 1. And then we're going to buy some starting items here. It looks like I've got a little bit more gold than normal. It's suggesting that I go up to a Ring of Akula, which is going to take me through a Wraith Band. I've got some good regen. Let me go ahead and pick up a... Oh, I can't pick up the circlet quite yet. I can't pick up the ring quite yet either. Okay, let's go with 3 sticks. Sticks sound like a good thing to go with. And oh no, I'm missing the lane. I'm definitely going to get headshot first. Gives me a chance to do extra damage and a chance to mini-stun my opponent. That's going to be amazing against a hero. Now note that these creeps spawned a little faster than they normally would in a multiplayer game. Most of the time you would have a full minute once the hero selection countdown timer goes down. You'll have a full minute to get out to your lane. This normally puts you in front of creeps, and if you're in front of creeps, I won't get to show it to you in this video, but I will eventually show it to you. You can actually stand in front of the creeps and walk slower than they do and block them and get the lane a little closer to your side. We're going to start our last hit, and we're going to start our denying too. Oh, man, we need to not miss any last hits. It looks like the enemy hero has come in to the lane. He's sitting right up here. You can see that nice big red fellow, the Axe, Mogul Khan. We're going to get the range next. I really like the sniper's passives. He's one of the only heroes that I would say don't get his ability. Don't get it early, at least. I will eventually get it. Of course. Another note, while I'm here and thinking about it, this is technically a hill. Yes. This is low ground. This is high ground. Let's not miss the last hit to say this, and I missed it anyway. Anytime you fire a ranged weapon from the low ground to the high ground, there's a chance you will miss. And I'm actually going to try to hope that it's going to help me demonstrate this. Watch over my character. You should see a miss eventually as I sit here and shoot to the high ground. Actually, it just happened. I barely saw the red. I still ended up getting that last hit, though, because my first target was early. Missing denies like mad. Another thing you can do with a hero this close to the lane is when you're not getting a last hit, you can focus hits on him. Now, you want to be careful with this. You don't want to just right-click on him and let yourself sit with the right-click. You want to throw a right-click at him so that you don't follow if he backs up. We're going to get a level 2 of the headshot here. We're going to harass. I want to let the Axe know that he has no business being in this mid lane against the Sniper. The Sniper being a ranged hero, the Axe should have a difficult time staying on the Sniper. Should have a difficult time getting his last hits in. Oh, man. Take this. The tower generally lets you time last hits out pretty well, too. Easy shot. Oh, both? Nope, did not get both. I'm getting all kinds of shots on the Axe, though. Oh, he has taken the hurt. The mobs don't like it. Anytime you directly attack, like right-click on an enemy hero, and he has friendly mobs nearby, the mobs, if you're close enough to them, and I'll try to demonstrate it here in just a second, will stop attacking whoever they're attacking currently, and they'll come try to attack you. I'm going to step up on this ledge so I don't get a mischance. I'm going to see if I can push the Axe totally off the lane. Matter of fact, given that I'm against an Axe in the middle, I probably won't even need this regeneration stuff. Oh, missed the last hit on the catapult. Ah, see there? See how the mobs are coming to attack me? You got to really be careful with that. The second the mobs come to you... Oh, wow, hold on. Is this a barrier? Look at that, a barrier. I can't go get that rune. We're going to keep leveling up the headshot. You got to be really careful, though, with the mobs pulling off to you, because if you just sit there and right-click the enemy hero, and you follow, he backs up from the wave, and you follow up to the wave, and then their mobs start hitting you, you can very quickly take a lot of damage as a couple mobs attack you all at the same time, and it makes like a burst damage effect that is really tricky. It can really just pummel you faster than you expect. Oof. Missing these last hits.
Line of sight.
All over town. I guess I'm not doing terrible. Purge would be frowning. He'd probably be angry right now. Come on, Mogul Khan. He's using his regeneration well. Notice you can click on him and see his inventory. I see that he has run out of regeneration items. That means that any harassment I can put forward on him right now is going to be extra effective at getting him to lead the lane, not get last hits, and maybe even back up far enough to not get experience. Now, experience, let me see if I can demonstrate this. You've got a pretty wide range of experience. Watch when this creep dies. Actually, that probably wasn't the best example. This is your experience bar, this little yellow. Watch when this enemy creep dies. Watch my yellow. It's going to jump just a touch. I was about at the edge of experience range. You note that I didn't even attack that creep, but I still got experience just for being in range when he died. Even if you're the axe here and you're getting forced away from getting last hits, the sniper's just focusing on you and you can't get up here to last hit the enemy, you need to make sure you stay in experience range. You don't want to not be getting experience because you'll just really fall behind in every way possible. Ooh, oh, I'm going to get a gank. I'm going to walk with it. Oh, yeah, he's dead. Now, what I was doing there is, I'm going to let myself auto-attack for just a second. So if I sit up here and auto-attack this creep, notice that I shoot and then wait, and then shoot and then wait, and then shoot and then wait. Basically, that cooldown happens whether you're sitting there and waiting or whether you're moving. So you can actually fire a shot and start moving, fire a shot and start moving, fire a shot and start moving. If you're chasing a hero down and you're close to killing him, then if you run in the direction that he's trying to escape, then you can get more shots on him, ultimately. I'm going to go ahead and eat a Tango now. Tangos roughly help you restore about 115 health. It ends up being a little bit more than that because you have some natural regeneration that occurs while the Tango's going. So if you're missing 100 health, roughly, you should eat a Tango. There's no reason to wait until you're really low to start eating Tangos, because you'll note that they kind of take a while to work. So if you're even 100 health down, go ahead and eat one of those Tangos and get things rolling. Now, because I've been able to totally skip my ability, oh man, Axe's ability's firing, oh boy. This might screw me. There's a barrier up here. It's going to be kind of dangerous. I'm going to go ahead and pop this salve. Normally I'd be able to run that way, but in this tutorial I can't do that.
Spotted.
I'm getting some really good range off my secondary passive right now too. So I can really hold Axe out of this lane and really keep him off of last hittings. Right now I'm solidly winning middle because I'm getting a lot more farm than Axe is. I've already killed him. Even if I hadn't killed him though, I'd still be winning middle because I've been able to farm so much more than him. I'm even going to sit and get this catapult, which is really nice. Sniper's attack animation is one of the easiest to use to get last hits. It's almost instant, and it's ranged, so you don't have to pay attention to your positioning. All you gotta do is click, and boom! Now let's see, my ultimate does 355 damage. It's not pure damage though, so that means his armor will mitigate it. I would say if he's at like 300 health or below, I should be safe to try to assassinate, and I should get him. Whoa, Axe being really risky here. Axe has a passive of his own that makes him do this spin, and whenever he spins, he does AoE damage all around him. The passive is based on enemies attacking him. Every time an enemy attacks him, if he's, oh yeah, look, he's got, oh, he's gonna be just above it. If I can just get some right clicks on him, I got him, oh, I got him, yeah, that was close. As I was saying, if enemies are attacking Axe, then he has a chance to do his AoE upon each attack. So the more enemies are attacking him, the more often he'll do his spin. He's also got another move that synergizes with this that will force enemy heroes to attack him. You can't run away whenever he uses the ability. It's a little AoE around him, so if he gets up real close and then uses it, he'll force your hero to attack his hero. And then as your hero attacks him, and as other mobs and whatnot nearby attack him, he does his little spin, and it can get really nasty, really fastly. Now I want to be careful here. I actually attacked this tower down to below 135 health. 135 health is the point at which the tower becomes deniable. If I were against players right now in this match, they could come over to this tower, they could use the A command, and they could attack that tower. Allies, so Axe could do this to his own tower. And after attacking the tower, actually, hold on. I'm messing up my sentence structure here. Through attacking the tower, they could kill it themselves and deny me from getting the gold. I really got to watch myself. Creep equilibrium is totally in his favor, and I'm behind enemy lines. We're really going to focus on him again, though. If I can get him down below that 300 mark, then an assassinate will work. I think it'll get him. Yeah, I got him. Blick him! Oh, no, are you kidding me? Well, he was close enough. That gave me 2 levels. Since all my other abilities are maxed, I'm going to go ahead and use a level of this shrapnel. I need to be really careful taking damage from these creeps, too.
As you say.
Eat a tango. Matter of fact, I'm going to try to be careful.
Yes.
Eat another tango here in just a second. So long as I can make sure that I still get this last hit.
Going ballistic.
At this point, honestly, since I've won mid so stiffly, it doesn't really matter if we fight under the enemy tower. Most of the time, I don't want to sit here and auto-attack creeps, because I don't want to fight under his tower. If I'm close to his tower, it gives him a lot more opportunity to gank me, and it actually makes it easier for him to get last hits on creeps, because it's more difficult for me to hold him off the lane. But since he's going to have that difficulty anyway, I can sit here and start auto-attacking now. And it's really okay, because if I push to his tower, well, that's a good thing at this point. I'm owning him so much that I can take this tower out. So even though I'm auto-attacking, I still want to disjoint the auto-attacks before the end, just to make sure I get that last hit. I think we're taking the tower right here. And tutorial over!
Middle tower has fallen.
I've destroyed my enemy's mid lane tower. Oh, and they're going to give me a cape. Awesome! I get a sniper item.
Shoots. He scores.
Gear in Dota 2 is totally aesthetic, but still, it's loot, and I enjoy getting it. So let's see, we've opened a new tutorial. Have we unlocked an Achronicus page? This is where we ended before. Yes, we have! The Summoning Sea. Beyond the reach of Southward's end, where summer's warmth dares not to roam, songs tell of ancient treasure lost, worth more than titles, lands, and home. This already reminds me of a J.R.R. Tolkien book. So many songs and poems in the Lord of the Rings series. At night, skies streak and ribbons glow, chill ocean's maze of jagged frost, wild winds betray the best of men, where boldest captains fear to cross. Within 'tis said's a hidden coast, unknown to either map or man, where once there died a sea-born fiend, washed up along its sandy span. Inside this corpse, the legends claim, a gem lay hidden away from sight, and who dares hold this stone unique shall see all hidden forms of fright. From whence the single frigate sailed, no soul still lives to dare recall, brave voyage launched into the cold, afraid of neither gale nor squall. To southern ice and wind they forge, the dauntless crew did plot their trek. In time the fields of Flow and Berg gave glimpse of land to all on deck. Upon an Arctic shore they spied frost-touched remains of monster vast. Old marks from briny wars they saw, and ice-looked teeth to dwarf their mast. Ice-locked teeth. On darkened beach was set a host to excavate this mortal coil. Their picks and tools they lifted high, then dug into their grisly toil. For days on days they hacked and crawled, as stained was beach in ancient gore. Through rib and tissue deep they delved, and wrought their path towards monster's core. From humid depths came glowing dim, strange spectral light of emerald hue. Great gem matched size with finder's fist. Worn crew rejoiced, old songs proved true. Returned to deck with treasure held, as one all crew did choke their breath. For ringed they were by wraiths of yore, ghost ships long sunk, and those past death. For hidden from the common eye are ones who drift with when lifeblood fails. Bright gem grants truth to sight, they learned, then set with fright to rising sails. Sounds like they're describing a gem of true sight, which is used in-game to reveal invisible. Yet ghastly shades no harm intend, but warning men whose air's still drawn. to bring sight stone on waters wide, would raise the wrath of deep Maelron. And actually, it sounds like it's describing that that whoever picked up or held this gem is seeing ghosts. A day and 12 on ocean waves, past laden anxious crews retreat, when came long shadows to their wake, Lord Maelron's servant come to eat. By haste and lucky breeze they sped, 4 dawns the scourge kept far at bay, until a wisp of earth drew far, when fickle fortunes winds betrayed. As beast drew under ship to strike, rowboats were filled with man and loot, then loosed were heavy chain and weight, to crashed ship's anchor on sea's brute. Then deck leaned port as sea beast scaled, wild tendril fury came aboard. In frenzied panic 3 boats fled, with ship entangled, kraken roared. Through tree-thick feelers, twist and squeeze, Woodhull made vent to frozen surge. As half ship sank, depth's master called. The gem still moved and neared shore's verge. In rushed pursuit the kraken swam, to overtake first boat of 3. When drowned men froze and wreckage sank, did hunter learn its charge stayed free. As second crew in horror rode, slick grasping fingers closed around, yet once again Jim was not there, and third boat's band set foot aground. So terrified of Maelron's rage, did thrashing scourge set out anew, then beached itself upon the surf, as kraken flailed, its foe withdrew. Of fated crews last port and call, no grey account still deigns to say. Some firm believe they made toward home, though others tell of hangman's sway. Of Jim and title deep God's hunt, vain quest goes on without reward. Its servants blindly come to shore, to kill and raise, be put to sword. For no thrall creature of the depths, nor spirit bound in drowning's keep, nor Maelron the tentacular, shall rest till seas Jim comes to sleep. And that looks like it ends the Acronicus. That sounded like a tale of the Gem of True Sight and of a sea monster who desired it to the point of smashing ships. So we've completed 3 tutorials. It says I'm 50% complete, so I assume that I am correct in what I originally read, that there are a total of 6. And I assume that the middle lane practice, I assume that the following few tutorials are going to focus in even more on the specifics of Dota multiplayer. These first 2 were kind of custom RPGs, which I think are really neat. I would so love to see more of that in Dota. But I think from here on out, it'll be a little bit more regular content. That's going to do it for this video, though. Thanks for watching, everybody. Stay tuned for more.